You ever feel like being a Dolphins fan is a weekly stress test? Because today, man, the roller coaster is on full speed. There's hope, drama, and news that could flip this whole season upside down. And another one that's going to leave some folks stunned. All I'll say is that locker room's heating up, and not everyone's walking out unscathed. Is this the turning point? Or the start of a meltdown? You're not going to believe what's coming. So sit back, drop a like, and let's dive right in. Subscribe so we can hit that 1K mark and show the league how strong this fan base really is. Just when it felt like the universe was testing Dolphins fans again, a bit of relief finally hit. Darren Waller, the vet who came out of retirement promising to be the missing piece, dodged a nightmare. The report says it's just a minor pec strain. No surgery, no season-ending drama, just week to week. For a team that already lost Tyreek Hill and's been through pure Sunday heartbreaks, that's almost a miracle. But hold up, it's not all sunshine in South Beach. Since Waller landed in Miami, he's brought real juice to this offense. 3 games, 4 touchdowns, and that chemistry with Tua in the red zone, unreal. Everyone was saying, that's the dude we needed, and it sure looked like it. His presence changes how defenses play. He draws eyes, opens lanes, turns stalled drives into points. So when he went down against the Browns and didn't return, the silence from the crowd said it all. Every fan thought the same thing. There goes another cornerstone. But somehow, the football gods cut us some slack. Waller's going to recover. Not right away, he'll probably miss a couple games, but it's far from the disaster folks feared. The big question now, who steps up while he's out? Julian Hill and Tanner Connor are next in line, but let's be real, they don't carry the same weight. Still, McDaniel's offense has ways to adapt, and that's where things get interesting. With Waller sidelined, Miami might lean on more creative sets, motion-heavy looks, and short passes to the backs. Little tweaks, sure, but they show what this team's made of the ability to reinvent itself. Because let's be honest, 2025's been a faith test for every Dolphins fan out there. Waller's avoiding surgery, but the emotional boost means even more than the medical report. Seeing a leader fight to get back, that lifts a locker room. And maybe, just maybe, that's the spark this team needed to wake up. But while fans finally breathe again, there's another rumor picking up steam. Word is, a certain owner in Dallas is eyeing a big name for a potential trade that could shake the whole AFC. Guess who's the target? Brace yourself, because what's next might blow your mind. Sometimes being a Dolphins fan feels like an endurance sport. And honestly, these past few games have pushed that patience to the limit. The issue isn't just the defense or the injuries, it's bigger than that. It's about number 1. Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa. The same guy who looked like a superstar not long ago is now at the center of every ugly debate in Miami. What happened to Tua? Where's that fearless QB who once led the league in passing yards? This season, it's been hard to watch. 10 interceptions in 7 games, a rating that's tanked, and losses piling up faster than excuses. That Browns game? Late throws, short passes, zero confidence. It felt like a different quarterback. The locker room feels it, the fans see it, even opponents can tell. The magic is gone. But it's not just about poor stats, it's about running out of patience. Because right now, the Dolphins aren't just losing games, they're losing direction. Tua's contract guarantees millions, but where's the return? That's the question echoing from Miami all the way to ESPN studios. You can be likable, you can be humble, but in the NFL, performance is everything. The fan base is split. Some still believe in a comeback, saying Tua just needs better protection. Others are already thinking rebuild. It's calling for a fresh start in 2026, and the numbers back up the doubters. The inconsistency's undeniable. When your QB can't control the rhythm, the whole team falls apart. The defense gets overworked, the offense stalls, and morale disappears. Let's not sugarcoat it. Tua's leadership is under fire. Reports say tensions rising in the locker room, with some guys losing faith. That's dangerous, because once belief fades, effort fades. It's not that Tua doesn't care, he's a grinder. A class act, but sometimes heart isn't enough when execution's missing. Now the Dolphins front office faces the toughest call of the decade: keep doubling down on the same mistake, or finally turn the page. Because this 2025 movie's gotten old. Same plot, same pain. But hold on, the next chapter might just flip the script. There's trade buzz, frustrated vets, and front office whispers that could change everything for Miami. And what's coming up is exactly the kind of twist that separates the diehards from the fair-weather fans. While the Tua talk heats up, another problem's brewing in the background, and honestly, this might be the real breaking point. The Miami Dolphins are standing at a crossroads. With a 1-6 start and playoff hopes slipping away, most expected the front office to hit rebuild mode by now. But it's not that simple. Some players still have trade value. Others have names that no longer fit the system. So what's the move: sell now or fight to stay relevant? Inside Hard Rock, 3 names keep coming up. First, Matthew Judon. The veteran pass rusher came in with hype and a resume, but never found rhythm here. He was even scratched last game as a healthy and active. That's a message, loud and clear. With rookie Chop Robinson getting more snaps, Judon's become expendable. The market always needs edge guys, though. A late-round pick would be fine value, but it also signals something bigger: Miami's ready to reshape this roster. Next, Jalen Wright. A recent 4th-rounder, tons of athletic upside, but invisible in 2025. Barely any snaps, no momentum. Wright could thrive elsewhere, maybe in a scheme that leans on outside runs and quick cuts. Rumor is, teams like the Chiefs, Chargers, and Patriots have checked in quietly. The question is, does Miami move a young piece before knowing if he's really the problem or just misused? And then there's Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, a big-bodied, dependable receiver, but never a true fit in this vertical offense. Cheap contract, 1 year left, low production, 7 catches, 42 yards. That's it. With Cedric Wilson Jr. getting healthy and knowing this playbook inside out, Nick's role might be done. Moving him could send a clear message: nobody's safe. All these potential moves point to one thing: Miami's listening. The front office is taking calls, weighing offers. But there's a fine line between being smart and giving up. One bad trade in this locker room could collapse. Because once vets feel like the team's quit, effort fades fast, and a rebuild turns into a teardown. But what if right in the middle of this chaos, a blockbuster trade chance pops up? Whispers say Jerry Jones is eyeing Max Crosby. And if Miami joins that conversation, oh man, that changes everything. That's the kind of move that flips an entire season on its head. One thing Dolphins fans have learned: quitting's not in our DNA. Injuries, rumors, drama, none of that kills the spirit in this city. Every headline today screamed chaos, but maybe it's just the setup for something bigger. The real question is, who's going to believe first, the fans or the locker room? Drop your thoughts below. Tell me what you'd do if you were Miami's GM. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and rep this fan base loud. We don't back down.